There's a quiet strength in stopping the chase, not chasing people, approval, love, or even closure. Nowadays, chasing has become a way of life. We chase likes, replies, and people who've already turned away. And we call it love. We call it effort. But the Buddha once said, peace comes from within. Don't look for it outside. So, what if just for a moment, we stopped chasing others and started chasing peace? Maybe the love we're looking for from others is really the love we forgot to give ourselves.
So why do we chase after people?
It often starts in those quiet moments, when loneliness creeps in and our self-worth feels shaky. We crave a message, a glance, a reply, anything to prove we matter. And when it doesn't come, we panic, we reach out, we chase. But Buddhism teaches that this grasping comes from attachment, upadana, clinging to the idea of love, to outcomes, to people, hoping they'll fill the parts of us we haven't accepted. The Buddha said, the root of suffering is attachment. Imagine someone constantly refreshing their phone, waiting for a message from someone who hardly thinks of them. That's not love. It's self-abandonment in disguise. Attachment says, I need you to be okay. Peace says, even if you leave, I will still be whole. We often believe that if we could just make someone stay, if they would just love us back, then we'd finally be at peace. But from a Buddhist perspective, this is an illusion, moha, the false idea that something or someone outside of us can bring lasting happiness. Everything outside is impermanent. People leave, words fade, feelings change. The Buddha reminds us that nothing lasts forever except change. When we base our peace on something unstable, we sign up for suffering. That's why we have to turn inward and find peace, not in someone else's arms, but in our own breath. When we stop chasing people, something extraordinary begins to happen. We don't fall apart, we stand stronger. Stillness replaces anxiety, clarity replaces confusion, and peace replaces chaos. In Buddhism, detachment isn't cold or distant. It's warmth without dependence, love with open hands. A calm person is like a still pond. Even when a storm passes, the water returns to calm. And when we radiate that stillness, the right souls are drawn in, not by force, but by harmony. We stop attracting drama and start attracting depth, because peaceful energy is naturally magnetic. There's an old story about a man holding tightly onto a thick rope. At the end of the rope was someone he loved, but they were walking away. He held on tighter, thinking, if I just try harder, if I don't let go, they'll come back. But the rope was burning hot. It burned his hands, blistered his skin. Still, he kept holding on, until one day, the pain was greater than the hope, and with trembling hands, he let go. He expected to fall apart, but instead, he fell into peace. This story reminds us that sometimes letting go isn't weakness. It's the highest form of self-respect. Peace isn't found in holding on. It's found in the release. Imagine someone who's always chasing replies, sending message after message, getting no response, replaying every word, wondering what went wrong. From a Buddhist view, this is suffering caused by craving, tanha, a craving for attention to fill a void. But that void isn't meant to be filled by someone else. It's meant to be understood by you. When we stop craving those texts or validation, we start asking better questions. Why do I need others to make me feel worthy? Can I sit with myself and feel whole, even in silence? And in that space, healing begins.
If this message resonates with you, please subscribe to the channel to receive more Buddhist wisdom to help you find peace in life. Don't forget to leave a comment below the video. Share your thoughts or experiences when learning to let go and find yourself. Thank you for joining us.